Sorry, the 2019-2020 horse racing season is picking up in high gear, with stakeholders expecting an even better show this year round. The season, which began in early October, witnessed its third race on Sunday at the Ngong Racecourse in Nairobi, with Leslie Sacombe and Daniel Tanui emerging top in the first and second race, respectively. Rotuno Kwenyike filed this report.
Season, and a lot is expected in this new season. Now I managed to talk to Leslie Sacombe, of course, the female jockey, and also Sir David Markham, who is the CEO of the Jockey Club of Kenya, and this is what they had to say about what is going to be expected this season.
I mean, I think racing is kind of new beginnings this season, and I think that's really exciting. There's a lot of stuff in the pipework for racing out here, and hopefully it'll be a positive outcome for everybody. So far as my season, I can say it's gone really well, but you know, there's stiff competition from my other counterparts, the boys, if you like, that I compete against. So yeah, I'm just hoping that I come out injury free. I think it's the main aim of the game.
You've mentioned that there are many plans in the pipeline for this season. Maybe just break it down for our audience members. What are we looking at exactly?
I think we're looking at better and more sponsorship in the next season. In this season, I also believe there might be some an increase in maybe the number of horses over the next year or two, which will all add to the increase in number of horses racing, plus possibly more sponsorship. And you know, at the end of the day, this industry creates a lot of jobs for Kenyans. It is a Kenyan sport. You know, this is Kenyan pride.
What are some of the challenges that horse racing is facing? And if I can just narrow it down to funding, we have a lot of issues to do with funding in Kenya, sports-wise. Does this extend to horse racing?
Yes, for sure. We have funding issues like all the sports. I think this is a very under-recognised sport for Kenya. I also believe that, you know, with all the tax levies on betting, it's really adversely affected our racecourse. And this is an industry which relies on betting. And with the betting tax being so heavily taxed, it's really affected the input of money, if you like, into the jockey club. And I really feel like maybe the government needs to have a look at that for like individual industries like this.
I mean, what is so unfortunate about it all is that we've been lumped in the same boat with the big boys, the sports passer type and everyone else. And we're not like that at all. We have a bit of fun gambling on a Sunday. So yes, we've met with Treasury, we're meeting with the Ministry of Sport, we regularly meet with KRA to say we're different. We're the custodians of horse racing. We're not a betting company. And it's a battle we're fighting. Will we win it? I sincerely hope so.
Well, that is what they have to say for now. A lot is expected in this new season, and of course, bigger and better. But it would not be bigger and better. It would not be bigger crowds without, of course, more races. And that is just what exactly they are working on this time round. And of course, to make sure that horse racing gets back its name from rather the glory days. Horse racing used to be quite the sport, and the fraternity is planning to do away with the stereotypic thinking that this specific sport is a rich man's sport. Back to the studio.
Thank you very much, Rotuno Kwenyike, there with that fantastic